Hello my C-Lovelies, and welcome back to another episode here in the main series. I know, I hear you talking to your monitor right now. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. I've been extremely busy lately. You guys already know. I did my Patreon video, then I did my college graduation stuff, but I'm not here to talk about that today because we have a lot to do. But thank you for the support on those videos, by the way. And I decided to start off this episode here at the main blaze rod farm. I've made some changes, and I thought we'd start off here, but we are working on a automatic smeltery, auto furnacing today, and it's going to be awesome. 30 furnaces. Yeah, it's going to be massive, and it's going to be a Tango Tech design with a little bit of a twist. I always like to do a little bit of a twist when it comes to some of these great designs that people use a lot of times. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome. So, first of all, lately, let's see. I need to put the damage potion here. And let's go like this. Alright. And boom. I always switch over to my sword. I didn't do this last episode. I meant to, but I was just so exhausted during that last take. That didn't do it, but that's how I've been killing him. I've been using a instant potion of harmony, instant damage 2. So it's been working great, and I'm guessing you guys are curious about, I know, a new segment. Not the iron farm update, it's not the gold farm update, it is now the glowstone and blaze rod farm update. So let's check out and see how much I have now. So for glowstone, we are up to here, and now the auto storage system is working flawlessly. Last episode we had a little bit of issues with that, but it seems everything is working smooth now. I can always see it instantly filling up. And this is what the blaze rods are looking like. And so I want to get a full stack. I want 30 stacks before we start this episode. And as you guys can see, we have the 30. So that's awesome, because I want to start off all the furnaces full. And let's see over here. Yeah, this is still going a little bit. But yeah, I'm actually going to take a second and craft some of this glowstone up. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm back from the nether. And look at this. 9 glowstone stacks. Oh, I am so happy to finally have unlimited glowstone, pretty much. I'm very happy. I'll never have to worry about fancy lighting again. Never will I have to worry about it. What I would love to have is a witch farm right now. I think that is the next thing that I would love to have. But unfortunately, we can't expand our world yet, so I can't find a witch hut. But that's okay. And unfortunately, I wanted to start my next cut in here because we have some bad news. And some of you guys might have already noticed as I pan around the room, our storage jungle cat has disappeared. He has vanished. With the latest update, I studied the AI of the jungle cat. So, if you're curious, they see doors as being like invisible, like they can just run through it. So the jungle cat always sat right here in this corner after the latest update and was constantly running towards the door. And so if I opened it, he was instantly gone. And once he was in here, he would get to other doors. Like he would run up right here and just sit here. But he would back up once I put blocks right on the other side of the door. So if I put the blocks 4 high at each door, then he would revert back to his old like behavior pattern and just kind of relax and chill. Now, unfortunately, I left that back door open, and I always keep these doors closed. And the way he got out is that he got scared and it ran up the ladder up here, which at some point we really need to finish this up. my redesign up here for my second storage room. But yeah, and I haven't found him ever since. Last time I spotted him was up there, and I have no idea where he's gone to. I'm assuming he's just gone at this point. Who knows? So now we don't have a storage jungle cat. That's okay. We might have to have a storage commander chicken or storage pig or something like that. But let's go ahead on down to where we're going to be doing this episode. Just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of a update on some of the stuff that I've been doing. Lots of AFKing. I had to AFK a lot at the iron farm because we're going to be using a ton of hoppers today. And I think this is our last build in this area that's going to require a ton of hoppers. Just a ton of hoppers. So let me come over here and show you guys what materials I'm going to be needing today. Yeah, so it's going to be a big build. It's going to be a big build, that is for sure. Well, maybe not a big project, but medium, big, something around that. But I had to get a lot of hardened clay. I actually ended up getting 9 stacks of hardened clay. My real first time in this world going out and looking for clay. I've been waiting for the mesa biome for so long. And originally I was going to go with green for like kind of a primary color, since we have green in this room. As you guys can see right here, we got the green on the sides. And then in this room we obviously have the green. We have a lot of green in this one. And I was thinking I could maybe have a green theme in here, but it just didn't look as well in my creative test world. Oh, by the way, I spent probably about 12 hours working on this build, and I like it. So the first thing I need to do is start mining. We got a lot of mining to do. A lot of mining. And that's the first thing I'm going to be doing. So once I get done with all of that, we should be good to start this episode out. But before I do, I'm going to roll the intro, and then you guys can see how I got my supercharged creepers for that one episode. So yeah, catch up with you guys in a little bit. Hope you enjoyed the episode. So one thing I regret doing is not doing a behind the scenes to this video. I really wish I would have made a full length behind the scenes, like a let's play of this video, of a Patreon video, that's what I should say. A Patreon video. And right now I'm working on getting supercharged creepers for the last cut. I'm at the very end. I'll probably put, I don't know, probably like 18 hours worth of work, but like 12 of it has been at least editing, and I've really been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it a lot. I do not know where I get out at. Let me see if I can just grab some stone real quick and just break out. Yeah, there we go. So if we come over here, I created a little charged creeper pen, if you will, and I just sat right here on this Exalted's lamppost. And I just AFK'd for about 30-45 minutes, and I got active on Twitter asking you guys will never believe what I'm AFKing for. And you guys really took me by surprise how many responses I got from that. You guys are awesome. I had a blast. I was like my first big Twitter like interactions with you guys. And it was really cool. It was a really cool experience for me. I've been waiting to do something like that for a while, and it just seemed that interested a lot of people. And eventually somebody got it right, and so I retweeted them. But yeah, so pretty much, if you take a look here in the host options, I have it on Thunder, but every time I leave this, it goes into rain. And I turn the weather cycle off, so if I go back into it, you'll see it's rain, but the weather cycle is still off. So I just AFK'd over here, 30-45 minutes, and when I came back, lightning struck, and we got ourselves 5 supercharged creepers. Now I was only expecting 1, so now I have 5 to work with, so I might do something pretty cool with them. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. You guys already probably know because the Patreon video is already out. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing. I just wanted to show you guys this. I've had a lot of fun doing this. Is this one of my dogs? No, you're a wolf. Where did all my dogs go? I bet you they all got burned by lightning somehow. That's the only logical thing. So, yeah. I had a lot of fun making this Patreon video, but I really regret not doing it behind the scenes. I could have made a Let's Play episode out of this, because I've just been spending time in our world the whole time. I really do love the feature of being able to duplicate my worlds, and then I can just create them into something else. Like that last clip with the supercharged creepers, that was I duplicated this world and I went into creative and was messing around and kind of made like my own little Patreon world out of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I got those supercharged creepers. But one thing I have noticed is that I haven't really talked about exactly what I want for this room. So that's what we're going to do real quick. I have cleared it out, as you guys can see, and I've put down an enchanting table as well, because I hit level 30, and I believe I have the coordinates right of where this is going to go. And you know what? That's actually a very good pick. I will take that, because now I can get myself another efficiency 5 pick. So I'm happy with that. So the reason why I made this room, for all my new subscribers that might have not seen whenever I built this room, this is my automatic mining storage room. Pretty much I can dump all the stuff that I get from mining and they will get filtered throughout all of these chests in this room. But the one thing I wanted to do is have all of my gold and iron be smelted automatically. So right now I have some gold ore here and some iron ore here. Now what's going to happen is that whenever it hits here, it's going to come all the way over here. It's going to be transported all the way to this room. And then from here, I'm going to be able to pick it up so I gain the XP, or it will be auto-collected into another random chest. And I can also set it up where maybe if it fills up that chest, then it will get filtered back all the way to over here. So once it gets on auto smelting, it comes back over here and then goes back into the system. But now since it's an ingot, instead of being sent back, it will land over here and it will land in these chests. So I can have all of my ores right there. That's the plan. Now, another thing that I want is to make sure that I can smelt other things in this other than just gold and iron. And so I'm going to make sure I have both those features. This side of the room, I'm going to have 15 furnaces, and it will be automatically smelted into iron. And I figured I'll have more iron than I have gold, so that's why I'm putting iron on this side, so it's not as far away to travel. I will have an item elevator going up right here, and then it'll fall down over here. Same thing on this side, item elevator going up, except it's going over here to where all the 15 gold furnaces are going to be. And then right in the middle, we will have this. So you guys can kind of get a feel of how long the room will be from this door to that enchanting table. And yeah, I think that's all the features that I really want. Because I definitely want to be able to pick up everything and get the XP. Because whenever I'm mining, I like being able to get levels and then be able to put those right back into new picks and stuff like that. All those enchanting levels don't go to waste. I can repair something, I can enchant something. I'm always making progress, kind of like how we just did right then. Mined all this out and I was at level 30, so I guess what I'm going to do next is figure out kind of the dimensions of the room, make sure I got everything in the right places, and then after that, I think I'm going to try to start working on this side first. And yeah, so I'm going to start working on this, and I'll bring you back in a little bit. Alright guys, it is the next day. Now normally, whenever I say it's the next day, it's because I was working the whole time on this project. I worked a lot on it, but I also played the new Destiny update with Achilles and my cousin T-Ray. Had a great time with it, really enjoying the new update with that. I'd highly recommend it if you've played Destiny and kind of quit because it got stale and repetitive. But I made a lot of good progress here, and so I want to show you guys what I have done. First of all, I've put up 2 walls, and this was just to help me kind of get my mind right on how I want to build. So hopefully I have put everything where it needs to go, and I think I have. The furnaces are going to go along this side here and on that side right here. You won't be able to see the glowstone. We'll have carpet put down on that. And right here is going to be where 2 of our item elevators go. So pretty much iron will come up this one, and then it'll flow that way into this, into these set of furnaces. And then the gold will come over into this one, and then flow that way, into these. And I was really worried about this one aspect, but I decided to knock this out early instead of at the end of the build, because that's normally when I would put in item streams. So over here we have a bit of, it looks a little crazy right now. I probably will get some stained glass and kind of separate it, but it ended up working out the way I wanted it to. So I believe this is the gold side. So gold will be automatically dispensed once it hits here, and iron on this side, it will be dispensed, and then they will fall down into two tubes, glass tubings that I made here. And I'm actually really happy with how I was able to kind of fit this compact, because I was having issues finding a good route for everything, because there's 3 item elevators that we're going to be using. These are just going to be dispensing. 2 item elevators are down there, and then once everything has been smelted, it's going to come back this way and head up to this one, our 3rd item elevator. So let me just show you guys this real quick. If we come down into the gold, I'm going to be putting ice on this level. I already cleared it out. So ice will be coming down all the way through here. It'll be a water stream that comes down to here, and then it'll head up to there. Now it should work. I'm hoping it will. I'm going to be testing that later. I'm not really going to be testing it yet. And of course the other one is right here. Oh, looks like I need to change my batteries. I'll do that after this take. And right here is the gold, no, iron. Yeah, this is the iron one. So not too far of a trek for the items. I wanted to reduce the distance as much as possible, because the longer these items are traveling, the more lag we're going to have during that time. And so that was a big issue with me. So let's say that we have some iron and some gold coming down, and they hit up the item elevators and they're doing their thing. Now if I decide that I don't want the XP, now if I want the XP, they're going to stay in the furnace, because I got to pick them up manually from the furnaces. But let's just say I want them to auto collect. I can do that, and they'll be automatically taken out of the furnaces and go into this chest right here. So if I don't care about the XP, they'll just come into this chest. Now once it's in this chest, I can grab them out and then throw it into this chest here. And once I throw it into this chest, I'm going to have a hopper underneath, and it's going to automatically dispense again, just like those 2 dispensers you saw over there. They're going to come down here, and this is going to be another ice track, and I'm going to connect it with the same thing on this side, same principle. And so both of these will connect, and we'll just have one long water stream all the way back to that 3rd item elevator to go back up into our auto sorting system. So yeah, that's it for the most part. Here, let me see if I can get us out of here, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so they'll just come back up here, and once it gets to the top, they will fall right here onto this hopper, and it will just go back through and auto sort. So yeah, I'm excited. Everything's coming together. It's gonna work. So now what I have to do is start actually making, because I'll finish all this up later. I just wanted to get the base of it down so I would know what I would need to do. So good news is, I feel like that was the hard part for me, because I haven't planned that out yet. But I've done the redstone already in my creative test world like 3 times now. So hopefully I'll remember how to do this. And I'm going to start to get to work on it. So whenever I get done with one, I'm going to bring you guys back, and we'll probably run a test just to make sure it works. Alrighty guys, welcome back. As you guys can see, you're definitely having some issues, and I'm pretty sure I spotted a creeper over there. I know I spotted that green through there. Haven't really had any issues with this until I start recording. Let's come around over here. Yeah, you already fell down. Let's not fight you. Let's bring you all the way. Oh, there's a beacon there as well. Let's bring you over here too, just in case. There we go. Beautiful. So, as you guys can see, I have built both sides when I said I was only going to build one. And the reason for that was just because I wanted to I decided as I started building, I was like, well, let's do it step by step. Like, if I do something on this side, then I'm going to do it on this side. And, yeah, it ended up working out nicely, because there's a lot of times in this world, whenever I build two things at once, and normally I just focus on one and build it all the way up, and I was like, well, let's try building it at the same time together. And it worked out, I think, better for me, so I think that's what I'm going to start doing in the future. The lag is definitely here, so you guys can see with whenever I'm eating. But let's talk a little bit about how everything is working. So I have gold, and I have iron right here along the sides. This is something I really debated whenever I was doing my creative testing on everything. And I decided to keep it in. I think I like it, and I hope you guys do as well. Now, I went to the nether, and I got all the fuel so we can run a proper test. And all 15 on this side and all 15 on that side are filled up with a stack of blaze rod, which is crazy to me. But I'm really happy that we're able to get that much fuel now. And yeah, let me let you guys take a look at the redstone. It's not completely mob proof yet. That was going to be one of my next things that I was going to do. But if we come over here, you guys can see a ton of the redstone. Actually, let me come back over here and let you guys see the side of it. Tango Tech has done an amazing job with this design. I haven't really tinkered too much with it. I've gone pretty on course with what he designed. But in a minute, I'm going to have to start doing all of my own redstone stuff with this build now that this is in place. But this is one of my favorite designs. I really, really enjoy that. So if you want to check that out, it'll be on his channel. I would recommend it. This was my favorite of all the designs I was watching online. And if we take a look, this right here connects to a light. And he had it in a lot of cool features with the light. But I decided I do not want one. And the main reason for that being is that there is a phase where it can blink. And lighting updates is something we desperately do not need in this world with the amount of lag that we have. So I built it on both sides. Everything is going smoothly for the most part now. I'm really enjoying it. But in a minute, my next thing I'm going to be working on is hooking up a ton of different redstone throughout the back of this. And hoppers and all that good stuff. And we're also going to have to hook up the ice item streams. So I'm kind of not looking forward to that. I might have to tackle that tomorrow because it is pretty late. I am starting to get tired. But yeah, it's starting to come together. I still got a lot of prettying up to do. We can still see all that redstone up there. And but yeah, I think that is pretty much everything that I wanted to show you guys. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I feel like I covered that relatively quickly. Oh, there's we input fuel and we input whatever we're going to smelt right here and here, and then this is going to be the auto collect redstone wire. So we're gonna have to power this right here so we can decide if we want it to just go in auto collect mode or if I want to gain XP mode, pretty much is what this wire means. And so there's some interesting things that I have to do to be able to make that work. And I strategically put this lever up there to power that because I'm going to have a lever on the other side right here. It'll be crazy. It'll make sense. I'll probably just show you guys in a little bit instead of trying to explain. But yeah, I'm excited for this build. Really liking the way it's coming together now. So yeah, hope you guys are liking it as well, and I will catch up with you guys again in a little bit. Actually, I totally forgot. The whole purpose of that last cut was to actually run the test. So we're going to run the test now. I totally forgot about it. But also, I really love the feel of this enchanting room now that this ceiling is in place. I hope you guys really like that too. This might be my favorite enchant. No, I still like Achilles' enchanting room more. I really like Achilles' enchanting room. But that's a good second place enchanting room here in this world. So let's go ahead and test this bad boy out. So if I place this here, and we run across, and let's do the same thing over here, and place you in there. Alright. Now, I think I placed that in the right spot, otherwise we're going to be in a world of hurt. Hi, friend! I definitely see all the furnaces pop up over there. They're all lit up, so that's good. I feel like mobs move a lot slower due to the lag. Oh yeah, check that out. Oh, it's working great! Okay, so... Okay, yeah, everything is already burned. Okay. Yeah, and I don't have any power. I think so. I think what they will do is they'll all stay in. Yeah, they'll all stay in. If I want... Let's see. Could we actually do a test with that? Do I have what we need? Let me go find some levers real quick. Okay, so hopefully if I hit these levers, they will be auto-collected. So all those torches turn off, so that is no longer powering everything down below. So hopefully that will do that. Let's come over here. Same thing. Torches. Oh, well, some of them are still lit up down there. Huh. I wonder if I didn't put a piece of redstone there. Oh, I know why. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't have a redstone repeater right here to go all the way down. But that's okay. I know I have repeaters on the bar, but this is just a test. We will see. Oh, we need to come down over here. If I just check that last hopper, we should have all of that iron. And there it is. Beautiful. So that's the auto-collect mode. See if it works out on this side. Awesome. And if we go down to the end, I guess we can show the XP mode as well, since it didn't reach the ends of everything. Let's go back around. We should be able to grab some of this XP. Let's see. Awesome. Yep. Okay. So that proves that this is now working. Both of these are fully functional. So what we have to do from here is get these chests set up and get all the redstone worked out, and then after that it's just the ice paths and making everything look pretty. So yeah, alright, I'm gonna be going to bed now and I'm gonna work on this tomorrow, so I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. I feel relieved. I feel relieved now. That is a sigh of relief. It is multiple days later now, been very busy, but I've been coming and going, working on stuff, and oh, I was so mad. Top 5 I've ever been for being frustrated in Minecraft was an item elevator. You know, we've been putting in item elevators left and right here in this world. I want to say we have about 8 as of right now, including this one. But for some reason, this item elevator would not work. Would not work. And I wanted to show you the mayhem. I purposely didn't clean it up yet. Oh, I didn't grab a night vision potion. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, let me throw this on for you guys. Alright. So, as you can see, I was working at so many different angles. I put this item elevator, I had items coming in right here, and then I would put it in like right here. I had it going in right here. Nothing worked. And then I started putting it in right here and it didn't work. But, and I was like, because I know how to do the item elevators. I get, you know, it requires speed and it has to be in the right spot along this line. And it just wasn't working. I spent probably 3 hours until it finally worked right here. This weird turn. And it finally just let him slide right in perfectly. So everything's working now, I believe, but it was a pain. Like I went all the way back to here trying to work on things. So like maybe if I slow it down all the way back to here, it was crazy. And then I had this in the way as well, so that kind of made things a little difficult. But good news is that is up and working now flawlessly. So all of the item elevators, kind of a tongue twister, is up and running. And back over here, I have added in some of the redstone, and then I had to do some bug squashing. I had some issues. I did indeed. And I ended up getting some just random items stuck that can't be used as fuel, like a random like hopper or a piece of redstone got loose. And it took me forever to figure out where everything was at because I didn't want to break everything. And then at one point I just went through and I started replacing every hopper on both. So I'm hoping that it is all working now, because I've spent a ton of wasted time, I feel like. But let me show you some of the cool new things now. We got some signs right here, and it's kind of tough to reach right now because the floor is not in place. But pretty much I just press a button and then I hit the chest above it. And I think this is the first time I finally got to use the beautiful iron gates. I really like it. So I like that. I think that'll end up looking very nice. So I just put the fuel in, and I got the items I'm gonna be smelting, and then I can go in the XP mode or auto mode by clicking this bad boy right here on both sides. So I think right now everything is working. I hope everything is working, and I think I'm hoping that I can get everything done now in this next take. Put in the ceiling, put in the floor. Connect all the item elevators up to where they're actually supposed to function. And yeah, but it's just been a bug squashing massacre. That's what this has been for me. So hopefully everything's working now, and I'm gonna get back to work. So I just edited up that last part, and there's one thing I forgot to mention. I am in peaceful mode right now, and I wanted to give you guys this little tip if you guys are doing a lot of redstone and stuff like this. Whenever you have so much mayhem going on, like for me, I have the slime farms constantly going, and there's mobs dying, there's slime balls being transferred around everywhere. And when you're having issues with, say, an item elevator or automation, there's some lag going on, going into peaceful mode will be a great isolation. It'll take out all of those factors. So for me, whenever I hopped into peaceful mode for this last cut to try to work on things, to try to figure out if it's lag that's the issue, or if it was just something wrong with the redstone and stuff like that. If you do that, you'll eliminate all of the possibilities of like mobs and slime balls going around, stuff like that. So I just wanted to give you guys that little hint for if you're having an issue with something. It might be something with your environment around you that you can't control, and sometimes just putting it into the peaceful mode will help you figure that out. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that little tip real quick. I'm going to switch this back onto hard mode now and get back to work. This is always my favorite time of an episode whenever we have a big project, the final reveal. So let us go down and take a look at everything. We are going to give ourselves the full experience here. The full experience. So let us assume that I was mining. And when I was mining, I got a bunch of gold and iron ore. Now I've been saving this up for a little bit now, and it is time to put this to use. So let's say I was mining away, and I come over here, and because remember guys, this is always going to be brought out to wherever I'm digging this track. So let's just put this stuff in there, and you need to go away. Gosh dang it, that slime ruined everything. Yeah, sometimes the track doesn't work. It goes a little bit too quick. It's something I haven't fixed yet, because it's just about managing the speed. But come on, work for me here. Come on, just stay up there. Okay, good. Now you guys can see that this is what it would be like. So the card dispenses everything, and if we go over here, we can see it looks like it's doing the gold first. So I'm going to do, or no, it's doing the iron first. And then once the iron is done, it will start dispensing the gold. Now, this can have cobblestone, redstone, diamonds, any of that stuff. And it will go ahead and be automatically stored. But for gold and iron ore, as we can see there, it gets dropped. So this is what it's going to look like. I still might change the color pains a little bit. But let us move on and go back inside. Oh yeah, I need to go this way. Close that door up. Beautiful. I love all these redstone doors that we have now in the area. There's so much redstone in this area. It's ridiculous. And now you guys get the final reveal of what the room looks like. And as you guys can see, we got some of the ore flying up and the smeltery is already going. I did one test before, but I didn't pull out everything. So you can see we got a little bit there. And the gold should be coming up pretty soon. Now, sometimes what will happen is they'll all get bunched up. And whenever that happens... Oh, no, it's not bunching up. They're going up individually. So that's good. But sometimes they'll get bunched up and they'll go up as one thing, one entity, which is good. I like that because I think it reduces lag. That's one... Oh, see, that bunch right there. There was a bunch together. So, in a minute, this side will get going. Give some time, but let us take a look at how the room feels. I like it. For some reason, though, this side is a bit slower. And I'm not... It's something with the turn, with the water. It kind of groups them together instead of going up individually, kind of like how this side did. So at some point, I might go through and try to fix the bin. But as of right now, I'm not complaining because I spent so much time working with the item elevators this episode that I don't care that it's a little bit slower. But this side will get going in a minute. And let us take a look over here, see what we're at. And I'm wondering if that's it. Has all the iron already been smelted that we had? I believe that is. I don't see anything else coming in. Oh yeah, see? There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And whenever I get my experience, in fact, I wonder what we can get our experience at. Give me 1 second to grab everything out and see what my level's at. Well, I found the issue over here. I forgot that I tunneled out. And I guess some of this above ceiling fell into the system and was blocking everything. So that's why this side was so slow to get going. So that is my bad. As you guys can see, the ore is up to 11 apiece on each of them. So I definitely backed up the system. But that's okay. Or maybe I did some cobblestone earlier and I just didn't realize that I cooked it. Anyways, this is working. And that is all that matters. And I'm very happy with this build. And yeah, once all this cooks up, I'll see what my XP level gets to. Good news is, it looks like all of the gold and all of the iron came through. I don't think we lost anything during all that, so that is awesome. Also, looks like our level jumped up. I think we start off at maybe a 15 to level 18, something around there. So the whole purpose of this build is whenever I was mining and doing all that good stuff, that this stuff would just be automatically smelting whenever I send it away in a minecart. And so whenever I need to repair something, I can just grab some gold or some iron, because we have an iron and a gold farm to begin with. This is just kind of bonus stuff. And I'll be able to repair or enchant something new, so I can continue digging around and all that good stuff. So once everything is done, so we can either grab it all like I just did there, or put it in auto collect mode, which we would grab from this chest. Everything would be filtered into here. We would just do this, and once I close it, you can hear the dispensing down below. And if I was over here on this side, it would be over here for the gold. Technically, I could have thrown all the gold into this one if I wanted. So now let's go take a look and see if it is heading back. Now, because that's the last part of this piece, is seeing if it will end up right here in these chests. So we got 4 and 25. So let's remember that, 4 and 25. And let's go back through. And there we go. We can see it going up. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. It's all coming together. It's working. And mostly that room, oh, that looks so nice. I like seeing that. So most of the time, whenever I'm mass smelting, I need to mass melt like sand or cobblestone to get smooth stone. Those are pretty much the two things that I smelt. And it's going to be nice to be able to have both of those. mass smelteries going. I'm really excited for this build. So let's go take a look while that's still doing its thing and see what it is at. 18, 19, it's going up. 21, 22. Let's take a look over here. That's gone up and going up. Oh, I love it. Alright, I'm gonna give this a second just to make sure everything, all the items makes their way through to here. And I'll bring you up, or bring you back, and we'll wrap up this episode. Alright, it looks like all the gold is coming in still, and it looks like some of the iron has settled. So, I think this works out pretty well. I don't think we lost anything. I'll look back in the editing later, and if there's something that we're missing, then I'll go down below and run some more tests. But I think that is it for today's episode. And guys, I'm sorry I haven't been posting much lately. A lot of you guys know I just graduated college, so I've been looking for a job. And once I'm able to find that, I'll be able to get into a new schedule and into a rhythm of everything. Also, Destiny had a huge DLC drop this week, and I've been playing that a little bit in my free time. With Achilles and my cousin T-Ray, and Exalted, now that I think about it a little bit. And we've been having a blast with that, and I'm thinking about maybe recording some Destiny on the channel. Maybe like a weekly Nightfall with my buddies, you know, so you'll get to hear some of our random conversations that we have and how we complete it and stuff like that. I might record our first impressions when we do a raid, possibly. And maybe some PvP stuff. I love the update. If you guys played Destiny and kind of checked out after year one, I was like, oh, that's kind of lame. I agree, but they've done a massive overhaul, and it's actually a really fun game now with a lot of story, too. So that's awesome. But guys, if you can, please leave a like. I'll start trying to get another Into the Depths episode out, so if you haven't checked out that series, I'd recommend it. Seems like a lot of you guys are enjoying that. And yeah, feel free to comment down below. I haven't checked my comments lately, so I'll be excited to be able to read all your guys' feedback. If there's anything you want to see me build next in this world, let me know, because we're almost done with those mining hub projects, and I'm going to have to come up with something new for us. But, alright guys, enough rambling. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Deuces.